Good morning. Welcome to Yoga with Repose. Today we're going to have a session for something that may make you uncomfortable or be uncomfortable to talk about, but we all get it sometimes, is constipation. So all exercise and all movement is really good for helping get the fluids in our bodies moving and all of our organs working, but we can key in and pinpoint to a few of those things with a few extra twisting postures, a little more massage to the abdominals. But the key thing, if we're having any abdominal or constipation type of discomfort, is to drink a lot of fluids. You always want to be hydrated before any workout, any yoga practice, but it's also going to help keep everything internally moving properly. So we're going to start by just finding a comfortable seat. If you're at home, which you probably are, setting the tone around you for calm. Might mean dimming your lights, finding a candle to light, maybe some fragrance or some soft music. We're going to keep the music down for this class session on my end so that you can feel your way into listening to your body, noticing any discomfort. And this can be for anybody at any time, but if this is something that speaks to you, you might want to save this video. You can find it on YouTube and watch it again to help bring that massage into those internal organs. So start by softening the eyes, being in a comfortable seat. And if at any point you're really backed up or very uncomfortable, you might just lay down onto the back and allow everything to relax, taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. First, start with your natural breath, just noticing how the body wants to move on its own without making any adjustments. And then start to deepen the breath, really raising the abdominal, lifting the belly, filling it in with that breath, and then squeezing it all out through the nose, bringing that navel in towards the spine. Just this deep breathing can help you to massage those internal organs and really get everything working as it's supposed to. So just deep breath in the nose. Slow, long exhale, squeezing the belly in. Trying to keep this deep breath in and out through the nose throughout the practice if you're able to. Of course, if you're stuffed up at all, that might be more challenging, so use the mouth as needed. Just trying to slow the exhale. Our first challenge with being able to keep that body moving properly is to be relaxed. Any kind of tension we bring into the muscles is going to have some form of an effect on our body and mind. It's going to affect your sleep, your digestion. It can even affect your skin and other areas of your life. So really find the space to set that tone of comfort and relaxation. Sometimes we have to go into the mind and tell the body to relax, tell the shoulders to let down, tell the arms and fingers to be soft and open, tell the face to relax, stop scrunching the eyebrows. Just let the mouth droop down here. Keeping a long spine, shoulders are back. A few more beautiful breaths. And when you're ready, maybe you keep your eyes closed, arms reach overhead, gaze comes up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll do that one more time. When you're ready, relax the shoulders down, squeeze the navel in, inhale, fill the belly, reach overhead. And on this exhale, we're going to open the arms and twist to the right, bringing that right arm behind you, left hand to the knee, just a gentle twist as much as you're able to. And then start to bring that chin towards the shoulder if that feels okay for your neck today. And keep that deep breathing, squeezing a little bit on the exhale towards the twist, relaxing as you fill the lungs and belly a little bit more. One more deep breath in and out. And then on your next inhale, start to unravel towards the front. Bring those arms overhead again. Maybe a little extra reach or slight back bend as you arrive. And exhale, bringing right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. And start to bring the head towards the shoulder as you look back. And on the inhale, start to come forward, arms come overhead, nice deep stretch, raise the rib cage, raise the gaze towards the sky. Exhale, hands towards the heart center. Just take a deep breath in and out here. And then starting to lean forward, coming onto the hands and knees. I'm going to turn on my mat. And if this doesn't work for you, you can always bring the legs around to the side first and then come up. We're going to come into a tabletop position. Knees are underneath the hips, hands are underneath the shoulders, spreading those fingers wide. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, deep inhale. And then exhale, start to tuck the tailbone in, round the spine, tuck the chin in, push through the shoulders. Continuing to your own breath, this is cat and cow. Cow is when we look up, fill the belly. Exhale into cat, round the spine, press into the shoulders. You can lengthen your time in these poses by inhaling deeply and holding the top of that inhale. If this feels good and you're really hitting a spot in that spine, you might just hold it by holding the breath and then start to round it in on the exhale. Pull the navel up towards the belly. If it feels good and you want to get a deeper arch, bring the hands closer to the knees, pushing up more, bringing the chin in. One or two more to your own breath. From here, starting to bring the left hand up towards the sky. You might want to bring the right hand more to center if that'll make you more stable. Start to reach that left arm up. Looking up towards the sky. The hand might stay here, or you might bring the hand behind the back. Just going to open the shoulder up more deeply. It's just a gentle, slight twist. A few more breaths. And exhale, the hand comes down. We're going to switch to the other side. So when you're ready, find that position of that left hand. Right arm is going to reach up. And again, you might bring the hand behind the back here or keep it lifted. One more deep breath. And exhale as that right hand comes down. Adjust the hands and shoulders back into that tabletop. Maybe you take one more deep breath in and out for cat and cow pose. Start to curl the toes under whichever spot you're in. Come back to a flat back. Inhale, looking up. Pressing into the earth. Exhale, start to lift the knees, straighten the legs, bring the head down into downward facing dog. Few breaths here, and it's not so important that the knees are straight, but more that the back is straight, that you're lifting the tailbone towards the sky. The knees can be bent. We're really trying to draw the rib cage towards the legs and knees. Slowly over time, you might work on bringing the heels down and straightening the legs, but it's not the priority. Allow gravity to move things for you. You might pedal into one knee and then the other. We like to call this walking the dog. you're done walking the dog, if you chose that option, start to press back into the heels. Inhale as you look up at the hands and start to walk forward. We're going to dangle here. So just let the head be soft, chin falls in, and again, the knees can be bent any amount. I'm just going to sway, hang, let everything be loose, let the tension come off the back, the neck. You might hold opposite elbows or just let them dangle like a rag doll. On your next inhale, start to rise just to take the tension off. Let the blood flow back towards the feet. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, hands come to the heart. One breath of rest here. Just focus on loosening those shoulders, elongating the neck. And then hands go overhead. Nice deep stretch, maybe a little back bend. Exhale as you bow forward. Bending at the knees, bring the hands down, start to step both feet back. We're going to come all the way to the belly, so you might come to the knees first. You might enjoy a little bit of a push-up type chaturanga, lowering down. Then having the hands under the shoulders, do a little baby cobra, which means we're just lifting up the head and shoulders, holding it here, really breathing into the earth, massaging the belly in this way, noticing how it feels to take those deep breaths in the nose, squeezing, letting it all out. And just through the breath, the body is going to rise and fall slightly. I thought of thinking of real creative Halloween type names for fall for these poses, but I just couldn't come up with any really good ones. Maybe you can message me, let me know. I'll form one for next year. Nice inhale. And come all the way down, relax the forehead into the mat, relax those shoulders and arms for a couple of breaths. And if you have props around you like I do, just moving them out of the way. Whoops. For this next one, we're going to outstretch the arms here. Pointing into the toes. This movement is going to be opposite hand, opposite leg. So kind of think about what that looks like before we get into the movement. I'm going to start with the left leg, right arm, lifting on the inhale. So again, pressing that belly into the earth, lowering down on the exhale. You might put your head all the way down. I'm just going to stay lifted so that you can hear me more clearly. And then opposite. Inhale, lifting opposite arm and leg. This time left arm, right leg for me. Exhale all the way down. Continuing to your own breath, switching sides, long, deep breaths. Maybe you're squeezing the glutes, lifting a little bit higher, and exhaling, relaxing all the way down. At any point in time, if there's discomfort in the abdominals, you might just come to rest or come into a child's pose. The idea is to improve our health, not to make us more uncomfortable, and certainly never to be in pain. One more each side. After you release that last lift, come all the way down. Start to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Another breath of rest. Just let the head relax. And start to press the hands into the mat. Curl the toes under. Press into the knees. It's going to lift the bottom slightly as you rise up. Bring the hips back towards the feet. Relax the toes and sink into a child's pose. You might have the knees close together. You might prefer them wider apart. We have another video that we're going to do on all the different ways that you can modify child's pose. You might look for that one after this. Exhale, head comes down. Just deep breathing as you sink in here, and those arms can rest down at the side too. That's just an option. You don't have to reach. When you're ready, the arms are back out in front. And start to rock into that tabletop. Bring the knees under the hips if they're not already there. And enjoy a few more cat and cows to your own breath. Inhaling as you drop, the belly head rises. Exhale as you round it in. Coming back to that flat tabletop position, securing the right hand, fingers are spread wide, left arm lifts again, looking up towards the sky. 3 breaths here, a little faster this time. And at the bottom of that exhale, start to bring the hand back down. Find your security into your posture. When you're ready, left arm stays down, right arm reaches up. 3 deep breaths. At the bottom of the exhale again, hand comes down. Nice deep breath in. Start to look forward, curl the toes underneath. Exhale into downward dog. Start to lift the knees, press the heels back, head comes down. And again, you might just hold it here. You might bring some movement into the knees. Pressing back with both heels, take a nice deep breath in. Start to look up at the hands and hop, step, or walk those feet forward. Inhale, lift yourself up halfway. Exhale, relax it back down. Tuck in the chin. We won't be here as long this time. Just relax it in. Maybe you pull into this one a little bit more. And inhale as you rise, arms come overhead. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, hands together at the heart center. Relax the shoulders down, maybe soften the eyes. Deep breath in and out for rest. Release the arms down and overhead again. Inhale. Notice the movement of the belly. Exhale, draw it in, drop the arms and head down. Start to bend at the knees, look forward, plant both hands, start to walk them back. The feet, that is. Any movement you want here. Again, knees might come down first, and when you're ready, all the way to the belly. One breath in and out. Breathe into the mat. Notice where the pressure is. Start to lift the head and shoulders. Keep those hands there for support, but the shoulders are drawn back. Breathe. 3 deep breaths. Ride the breath. One more. All the way down, forehead into the mat. Start to outstretch the arms like we did before. Make any adjustments. When you're ready, we're going to do opposite arm and leg. So right arm for me, left foot. Inhale, arm and leg lift. Really try to draw from the hip and the glutes rather than bending at the knee. Trying to keep that straight. And exhale all the way down. Opposite sides, continue to your own breath. We're going to do 3 on each side. You've already done 1, so 2 more. And once you've lowered all the way down, start to sink those hands back underneath the shoulders. A few breaths here. Start to lift the head and shoulders, curl the toes under, press the knees into the ground or mat. Bottom starts to lift. Rise with the head and chest, sink the hips back, relax the feet, and just slide back into child's pose. Head comes down. Inhale, start to rise. Plant the hands, coming back into that tabletop position. You might want to spread the hands a little bit wider as you make space. Step the right foot forward. Take a moment to settle in there. Curl the back toes. And start to lift into a lunge. You might need to hop that back foot forward a little bit. Use the knee for support as you rise up into a high lunge. Inhale, both arms reach. I'm going to stay on the toe of that back foot for this one. We're going to open up to a T, rotating open. Find that balance. Looking over the left shoulder if you're able to. If you're feeling unstable, and I'm having to focus a little bit here on that, you might want to bring that heel in slightly to find stability to open up. Breathe. One more nice deep breath in and out through the nose. And then we're going to bring that left hand up towards the sky, right arm meets it. Coming back onto the toe if you're not already there. Opening up the other direction to the right. Start to bring the left hand up towards the sky. Right hand's going to grab for that back leg. Gaze comes up. And exhale, coming forward. We're going to kind of windmill those arms forward all the way to the ground. Start to sink that back foot until you can come all the way in with those hands. If you need, the knee can come down here. Just breathe. Start to bring that right hand to the outside of the knee. Make some space to slip it back, coming back into that tabletop. And from here, we're going to switch to the other side. Start to bring that left foot forward. Bring the back toes, curl them under, lift the knee. You might need to hop it a little bit forward. Use the knee for support as we come into that high lunge. Both arms reach up. Breathe. Opening up to the right again. Won't stay here very long. That heel can come down. Look over the right fingertips, just a breath. Start to rise both hands again, coming back to center, coming back onto the toes. Exhale, opening up to the left, really wringing out the body here. Few breaths. And then that left hand's going to come back and find that right leg, that right arm lift. Slowly find the stability to gaze up. Breathe. You can always do a modified version of this, coming down onto the knee and that back knee. Start to let go of that back arm, kind of windmilling forward. Both hands come down. Relax that knee. Sink in. Hold this posture, breathe deep. Allow the hips to just sink down. Start to walk the hand to the outside of the foot. Make some space, coming back, slide the foot back. Give yourself a little bit of motion side to side. There was a lot on the hips and legs. Hopefully the intestine and those internal organs are starting to move for you. And then start to sit back onto the feet. Nice deep breath in and out. Sink to one side, in my case, the left hip, bringing the feet forward. Shake out any tension you have, kind of come to the center of the mat. Holding on to the back of the legs, nice deep breath in. Exhale, rolling onto the back. Come to rest in Shavasana. Take a few deep breaths, maybe putting the hands on the belly or the chest. Connect to that breath. Allow it to become more natural. And you might spend 5 minutes or even a half hour just resting and taking time for yourself. I hope this has helped you today. I hope you join us for another class here on OCTV, or that you come to the studio, Repose LLC. Check us out on Facebook. We'll see you then.